My name is Leroy Chavez. I'm starting to make these videos in an effort to document a fitness journey that I have been wanting to do for quite some time. For the better part of my life, I have really been into fitness and health and exercise and working out, and for the most part, I've been pretty healthy for the majority of my life. I'm about to turn 46. This is actually February 11th, the day that I'm actually filming this video. And my birthday is the 28th of this month. I will be 46. And this is the second time that I've made this video. The first time was back in December, and stuff just didn't quite work out. But I wanted to make these videos in an effort to kind of give myself checkpoints, kind of like to keep myself motivated, and just kind of another sense of accountability. So hopefully people will comment and give me motivation, and I can help. Again, it just comes out of the accountability issue. The reason why I'm saying that is, for the majority of my life, I've been really pretty fit and healthy, and it was just part of my life to exercise, and work out and lift weights. A lot of that changed during COVID. I'm not sure what happened, but so just before COVID, I was going to, before the shutdown and stuff, I was going to the office every day, and I would hit the gym before my work day started. So it was easy. I'd wake up in the morning, I would hit the gym, then I would go to the office, and I would do my day. Lunchtime, I would go for my walks. So I was really active for the most part. For having a desk job, I was active. And then COVID hit, lockdown started, and we were locked at home. And I just, some people during the COVID, they were able to kind of switch gears and really do their best to stay fit. Me, I did the opposite. I just got lazy. I'll admit I started drinking more during COVID, and all of that was just not good. And it's been a struggle for me to get consistent with exercise. And I'm hoping these videos will give me that accountability to stay motivated. And at the same time, hopefully somebody out there will see this and stay motivated with me. I'm going to back up a little bit and kind of give you a brief little history of my exercise life, for lack of a better term. But I started working out in high school for football practice, or for football. I love football. I was always, my whole life, I'm short. Hence the name Nomeo Journey, right? Gnome, they're small, I'm short. It was a nickname a couple people actually gave me, but maybe I can go on that into a later video, or maybe later in this one, who knows. I have no idea where this video is going. It's not scripted. But in high school, I started working out for football. I put on size really quick. So I got broad, and I put on some muscle really, really quick and really easily. And I love that. I just fell in love with lifting weights, and that was my thing. I always hated running. Actually, in high school, I was a lineman instead of a running back. I'm only 5'4", so I should have been a running back, but I hated running, so I was a lineman. But anyways, fast forward a little bit. I graduated high school, went into college. College, I didn't have the funds to go to a gym. So my uncle, he's a wheeler and dealer. He got me like a weight machine, so I was able to get that and put it into my apartment. And then a really, really good buddy of mine, with his family's helps, he was able to get an Olympic weight set. So we would kind of like trade back and forth, and we were able to actually work out through college. Graduated college in '98, moved to California, and my company had a gym, so I joined that. It was actually pretty cheap. I think when I first joined, I can't remember if it was, I started working for my company in 1998, but I can't remember now if it was free or if it was just like $10 a month. It's probably $10 a month, cheap. So it was a great gym, had everything that you absolutely could possibly need. You're not gonna win a Mr. Olympia with that kind of equipment, but you know what? It was great. It worked. It had everything that you needed, and so I did that. Now, my job, so I started my company in 1998, and my job ever since then was part of my job, anyways, was to travel. Um, when I first joined the company, the first few months was just training, so I was able to hit the gym, and I was learning diet at that time. I was trying a bunch of different types of things. But my workout program was always pretty smart for the most part. I was always able to get stronger in the gym and put on some muscle and stuff like that. Fast forward maybe a year, I did my best to stay in hotels while I was traveling for business. I did my best to stay in hotels that had some sort of gym, and I was actually doing really, really, really well, staying fit, staying strong, doing whatever I could to possibly work out. When you're in your 20s, you can get away with a lot. My 30s hit, and work got a bit more stressful, a bit more busy, and I kind of started to slack a little bit. So, part of my 30s, a good part of my 30s was a lot of travel, a lot of drinking. That's a weakness I have right now is alcohol. I wouldn't call myself an addict yet, but I'm doing pretty good. I'm making efforts to cut back on that a little bit because I've got to. Again, I'll probably touch on that a little bit later. But yeah, so in my 30s, I really stepped back a little bit. Hold on a second. This is moving on me. Sorry. Yeah, apologize about that. So, my 30s, I partied more than I worked out, and it started to take a toll on me. I started putting on a little bit of weight, and it creeped it. So probably, how old was I? I'm 46. I'm gonna be 46 now. So right around 35 or so, 34, 35. I was like, you know what? This is it. I'm 5'4". I got to 200 pounds, and it was not muscle. That's not good, right? If I can find a picture, maybe I'll put it in here somewhere. I know I have one somewhere, but yeah, I got up to 200 pounds. That is not good. So through somebody that I met through work, he actually was part of this, I would call it a pyramid scheme, kind of, but it was to help people lose weight. And I joined it, and I lost quite a bit of weight. I went down from 200 pounds, roughly, maybe 190-ish, all the way down to about 150 in a couple of months. That was not the best way to lose the weight, honestly, because I lost quite a bit of muscle at that time too. I'm a little smarter now, and looking back, I probably would have done things a little bit different. But you know what? I'm glad I did. It gave me an idea how low I can actually get. Fast forward a couple more years, I got married 10 years ago. This is my 10th year anniversary this year. So, yep. Pretty excited about that. Anyways, I got married. So I lost that weight. I was down to about 150-ish, in good shape. And then I got married, and then I put on some more weight. I got back up to like 170, started working out again, got down, and I hovered around 150, 155-ish, fairly lean actually. My peak, I was probably like 14% body fat, and I was around 150 pounds. So I was in pretty good shape for quite some time, and I stayed that way for the majority of my marriage. And then COVID hit. I look back and I see some of the stories about how people, they were locked up in their places, and they did the opposite of what I did. They were able to actually get in better shape during COVID, and I was the opposite. So before COVID, I was going to the gym every day. My company had a gym, I told you that. So my routine was every day I would wake up at 5, I would hit the gym, do my workout, and I would go to my desk and I would start the work day. And it was so convenient to just hit the gym first, and having the gym right at the office and then go straight to my desk. It was so convenient. Then COVID hit and all that stuff went away. I did not make any efforts to work out in my apartment. And then because of what was going on, my work actually didn't suffer. It got more busy, which I was very, very, very thankful for that. But at the same time, with what was going on, I mentally was hard on me, and I started drinking more, and did not exercise. I mean, I would barely go for walks, and I would stay in the house all day. I was trying to. My daughter was in high school at the time, and It was hard. I was doing my best to keep her motivated for school and keep her concentrating on school and not talking to her friends on her phone during class. It was rough. It was rough. But started getting through that, and then I started finding different ways to work out. I apologize about this. My stand is not being very stable. Out really quick. I'm actually in a hotel right now. I'm on a business trip making this recording, and I've been trying to do this for a while. I actually made a recording back in December, but that one didn't turn out. But anyways, so COVID, I looked online and I got some body weight exercises. Actually, before COVID, I was actually on a body weight routine, and I just couldn't get motivated to do anything in the apartment. Since then, I've gone on a few kicks where I started working out. I started getting consistent again, and then I would go on a business trip and I would stop working out, and then I would come back home and I just wouldn't pick up the workouts again, and I would get very consistent for a couple of weeks. Hit a business trip, and I would just it was horrible. For my work, I work in the semiconductor industry. I'm tech support. So when I go on a trip, usually it's a down machine, customers pissed, and I'm working my butt off to get the customer's machine up and running and me home. So my days at the customer site could be easily 12 hours each day, plus whatever paperwork I have to do when I get back to the hotel. So it's hard to find time to work out. Here I am, 45, about to be 46 in a couple of weeks, 3 weeks right now, and I'm to the point now where I've got to do something. I don't like the way I feel. So again, I want to document this journey, and I want to take you guys with me. Hopefully you guys will join me. Hopefully I can spread the word, and hopefully I can get people to join with me. That would be fantastic. If I can convince one person to join with me, it would be totally worth it. All of this would be worth it. Now, I think I have finally found something that will keep me on track. I've got a way to, I got a great plan for diet. I've got a good plan for exercise. I'll go into that here in a minute. Now, I know a lot about fitness. I know a lot about diet and nutrition. My problem has always just been the implementation part, and I'm really, really, really hoping that this is it. I can do this. So hopefully, again, like I just said a minute ago, hopefully somebody out there can sympathize with me, and maybe you're in the same boat, and maybe we can do this together. It's always great to have some sort of accountability, somebody in the same shoes you are, and maybe we can all just do this together. But anyways, if there isn't anybody out there, it's okay. Encouragement, whatever, critiques, I'm all for it. So I do plan on a series of other little videos, little updates. I want to put out a video on what I'm eating and how much, my exercise, and what I'm going to be doing. Now my exercise program, I think I finally found something that will work. It's quick and simple. It's a daily workout, which I think is kind of key, because at least I'm forcing myself to do something every single day, and I think that's going to be a big part of the success here. It's just that initial start and developing the habits. This exercise program, it's daily. It's basically just one hard set of like push-ups, one hard set of pull-ups or some sort of pulling exercise, one hard set of a squat. Then we have some accessory movements, which is the core, your abs, your back, like their whole anterior chain, posterior chain, and then yeah, those are some big words, right? And then shoulders. So I've got a routine that I'm doing my best to try to start to follow. I have everything that I need. Again, it's just the implementation and just developing that habit. And for diet, super easy. All of this stuff is from a book called the PE ratio diet. PE is protein to energy. The gist of the diet is you figure out how much protein you need for your height, and then you eat the equivalent in fat and carbohydrates. Now, I am actually, I prefer the keto way of eating. So basically, very low carb to no carb. So that's me. It works best for me. I feel better that way. I don't get any those, that hangry feeling if I haven't eaten. So that's my plan. So my goal weight for my height is roughly 135, 140 pounds. So I'm shooting for 135 grams of protein per day, and then 135 or less grams of fat slash carbs. I don't eat carbs, so the majority of my energy will be coming from fat. You know, what's the beauty of this diet is the energy, so your protein stays the same. Your energy, fat and carbs, any combination you want. It's almost like the if it fits your macros diet, right? Basically eat whatever you want as long as it's within your calorie intake and your macros. So yeah, again, I will make something like that in the future. I'll put videos like that together in the future, and I'll make little posts. But what I want to ask you guys is, how would you like to see updates? Do you want to see like something once a day? Do you want to see something once a week? Just give me some ideas. This is more than likely this will be the longest video. The intros tend to always be the longest of any sort of YouTube page, right? A little bit of my background. I am a Christian. I'm a Bible believing Christian. I'm born again. I hope that it doesn't detour you, but it's just something that I strongly believe in, and it's a big part of my life. I'm always striving to be better in that aspect of my life and my beliefs. You guys want to talk about that? I'm all open. I can talk about it all day long. You guys want to talk about exercise and diet? I can talk about that all day long. It's great. I love it. So please chime in down below. Let me know what you guys think. Again, so I do have some videos planned. They'll be short. I've got ideas popping around inside this empty head of mine. So please chime in. Let me know what you guys think. This video is long overdue. I tried to do this back in December. I really wanted to start this journey in December, but just the holidays was just the wrong time to try to start. Now, I do have an extra incentive because in April we are actually going to the Philippines. My wife and I, we're going to the Philippines. It's going to be our 10th year anniversary, so we'll be there for we're going to be there for our 10th year anniversary, and it's going to be my mother-in-law's 81st birthday, right? So it's a big trip. We're going to be there for a while, so it's an incentive for me to get into better shape. It's going to be the hottest part of the year in the Philippines, so that means lots of tank tops and shorts, I think, right? And hopefully we can spend a lot of time at the beaches and whatnot. But yeah, again, let me know how you guys want to, keep track of my journey. Again, short clips daily. Is it cool just putting something in the community post? Both, just give me some ideas, just to keep you guys interested, and also to give me that little push. I forgot the word. That the accountability. Yeah, that's the word. That accountability. So I do appreciate it. So this is a little bit of Chris Farley. A van down by the river. Hopefully you guys get that. Anybody my age will understand. Anyways, yeah. So thanks for if you guys got this far, I appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to hear from me. Again, I know quite a bit. If I remember, I will put a link to the book that I will be basing my entire journey off of. Well, I can't say the entire journey, but where I'm getting my plans for diet and exercise. Okay, I'll put that down below. What else? Yeah, this is Nomio's journey. So this video hopefully will be titled Nomio's fitness journey intro, and then I want to do something like the exercises, and then I want to do something the macros, like the diet portion. So that's the plan, is to try to do some videos like that. Just kind of break it down, and that way, you don't have to go back to this video and try to figure out what I'm talking about and stuff like that. I just want to keep it straight, keep it real. I'll probably come on here. Maybe, I don't know if I'm gonna do any like little, like, I don't know, confessions, or what do you? It's kind of a weird term, right? But I don't know. I haven't decided yet. What do you guys want to hear? Just let me know. Again, I mean, I've got 2 months to make a big change, right? So we'll see how it goes. All right, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope I've piqued some people's interest, and I'm looking forward to some interaction with all of you. So please, we all need a little bit of help, I think. And these days, it's tough trying to get through all of the stuff out there. There's so much diet and exercise advice that it can be confusing. I have done a lot of research, a lot of reading, and I hate to say it, but really what our government and our doctors tell us to eat is probably not the best way for us to eat. Think about how we ate before we had agriculture, right? I mean, that's how our bodies were evolved to eat off of, right? So think about that. That's why the keto diet works so well for so many people. That's why the carnivore diet works so well for so many people. Our bodies have a very, for the most part, they have a very strange reaction to grains and the majority of carbs, especially processed carbs. You really should not eat those. I'll just put that out there. You shouldn't eat processed carbs. Get rid of those first, and I think you'll start dropping weight pretty quick. Anyways, that's it. I can talk about more of that stuff later if you guys want, but let me know. All right, chime down below. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys want to hear? I didn't really want to make this video for 20 minutes long, but hey, it is what it is. Hopefully you guys stuck in this long, and I really appreciate it. Thanks for listening. Chime down below. Give me a follow. Whatever you guys want to do. And again, I appreciate it. Again, this is accountability for myself. And I just really, really hope I can reach one person. That would be fantastic. That would just make my day. All right. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. And God bless.